Hey guys, good morning, beautiful souls. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is Tuesday here at 8:30 in the morning. I'm going to get myself all situated and I'll see you guys in a second. Maybe that will be better. Does that help? Let's see. No, I don't like that. That's too glary. Okay, we do that then. We leave that way. And let's see if this. That looks like a ghost. Whatever. Let's see. All right. Hey, Melissa. Good morning, hun. How are you? Thanks for being here, babe. I'm just getting set up. How are you doing? What's happening on your end of the world? What is this one? Okay. Frankincense. What is happening? Peter, good morning. Welcome in, guys. I love when the tribe shows up. How are you? I'm good. Things are good this morning. I got lots of interesting little things to share. Hopefully it will be fun. Maybe I won't cry today. This is a little bit of frankincense and myrrh. Hey, Albert. Yay, you guys. Hello. Welcome in. We're going to just cleanse with a little frankincense and myrrh. Put out some nice, good energy this morning, guys. Welcome. It's so nice to have you guys here. How is everybody? What's happening? There's been so much and nothing going on at the same time. A little kitty showed up outside your door before the full moon. Oh my God, no. Melissa, you know what? Dude, I had the craziest thing with a freaking cat right before the full moon, and it was in the roof of my freaking... So I went outside. You know how you guys watch, like sometimes I let Journey outside, and so there's this little screen room, and I went out, and Jamie and I were standing out there watching, letting Journey do his business, and I turn around and look up, and in the space between the actual roof of the house and the roof of the screen enclosure, I saw two freaking eyes. Beautiful blue-green eyes peering down at us. Scared the shit out of me, Melissa. I grabbed Jamie because her back was to it, and I kind of pulled her away and turned her around slowly because I didn't know what it was. I didn't even know it was a cat. I just saw these glowy eyes. And then we realized, dude, scared the crap out of me, but it was a silver and white, like that light gray color. And white with these beautiful blue-green eyes, and it was right before the full moon. And oh my God, so there is definitely something with the cats showing up with the moon and the protection, the sense of protection that the cats bring, and the sense of connection that they bring to spirit. So I fucking love that shit. And there ain't no coincidences, right? What are the chances? Various, hi, are you stoned right now? I am not stoned right now. I do use cannabis, but I am not high right now. Yeah, so things have been good. Things have been crazy, you guys. So since we got some people here, I don't know how many of you have watched the most recent little video I did, you guys, of of my new adventure. And it's a short video. If you guys haven't watched it, it's like 14 minutes long. And basically, I'll just give you an update. This new adventure is I have this opportunity to do massage therapy in a gambling casino. And so this opportunity, I have a lot of mixed feelings about for various reasons. And I shared some of the reasons, just very surface level in the video I did. And there's some silly little videos of, I couldn't even figure out how to work the freaking machines there. It was super, super funny. And it was really silly and funny, but the heart of the matter is I am needing to up my income, my financial, my finances. So I need to find something to do to help with that. And this job came up and so the money is You only get paid if you actually get solicit somebody to do a massage, and you're doing the massages at the actual gambling tables while they're drinking alcohol, while they're gambling, while they're smoking their cigarettes. I think I even showed you guys, like, there's ashtrays at every fucking machine. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Super dark. There's no super dark as far as there's no like daylight. You can't tell what time of day it is when you're in there. And there's lots of noise and flashing and it's just a lot. And although the energy itself, like, people were happy, but as an empath, we know that we are sensitive to people's energies. And it was a lot. There was, I could feel people's desperation. I could feel people's, loss and pain and suffering. And not everybody's there just to have an afternoon to just play some games. Some people, people are there for all different reasons, right? And so as an empath, as a sensitive being, you feel all of the different things as you walk through the casino. And so the job is, I walk through the casino for 5 hours and I walk up to people and I solicit massage while they're doing this stuff. And if I get somebody to want to have me massage them, great. And if you don't, you just keep moving on and yada, yada. So yeah, and it's all dependent on, you don't get paid, like I said, anything, unless you get somebody to do it. And they give you tips, obviously. So that's the other lure of the job. Like, you're in a casino. If somebody's winning, you're going to get more money, right? If you're somebody's good luck charm, they're going to throw you a little this, a little of that, right? So that's where the lure, that's where the incentive for like money and to kind of be on comes in. And that's the part that makes me feel really uncomfortable. So I was kind of, and I shared a little bit about this whole low vibration, toxic-y feminine energy that I personally feel in those situations. I want to just state right now as a blanket statement, I have no judgment about people who gamble. I have no judgment about people who go to casinos. I have no judgment about any of this stuff or people that do this that I'm going to speak of. Everything I'm going to talk about is judgment about me and how it feels for me personally, okay? So I just want to put that out there first because not everybody might get that, okay? All right. So for me, being in this environment triggers parts of myself that I have since been able to heal and grow past. Meaning that in my earlier days, before I was spiritually in touch with myself, before I understood the wounds and the traumas that I carried and how they affected my behavior in my life, I went through a period where, and you guys know this, I've talked about, I've been sexually abused and I've had a whole history of dysfunction in that kind of area. So for me, part of my mission in healing myself and my wounds and coming to understand my wholeness was having to eventually work through all of this stuff. And for a very long time, I had suppressed a lot of the abuse and never talked about it, never dealt with it by any means. So I became an adult, right? Got married, and my relationships were never healthy. And because of that, I got into crazy, wild behavior. And again, at the time, it was fun. And my ex-husband and I got into the strip club culture, and sort of a looser boundary on sexuality. Let's put it that way, okay? And so in that time, now I was not a stripper. I was friends with lots of strippers and porn stars at the time. And it was for like quite a bit of years in my 30s, a few years in my 30s. And I drank a lot, and I was smoking, and I was, wild childing it up and having a good time. And in the moment when I was drinking and spending time in the clubs and hanging out with all the girls and doing what we were doing and yada yada, it was fun in the moment. But afterwards, there was always this ugh, and this, the remorse, the day after bullshit, right? And so over time, as I continued this behavior, the wounds started to come up. I started to understand things. My life got more and more toxic. So I share this because this environment of the casino reminds me very much of the environment that I was living in, not working in, but hanging out in, socializing in, and a long time ago. So it brings up those old things. So this is where all the mixed feelings and emotions come up. Because I'm not that same person. I have healed and come to value myself. And I'm not, again, this is where the judgment, I don't want anybody to think that I am judging anybody else. I value myself now. I found a whole different meaning of who I am and how I choose to live my life. Again, no judgment on anyone who chooses to do this. Everybody lives their life experiences and has to learn and grow and do their thing, right? I learned it wasn't for me anymore through some very, very hard, difficult lessons, right? So here I am, a new version of me, many, many, many times over. Not the same kind of wild child that I was. Definitely not the same. Definitely wild child, but totally different ways. And I don't know what's right. So I was supposed to go. So here's the funny part of this story. And this is where it gets really silly. And this is where divine intervention comes in. And I promise you guys, all of this leads somewhere. Because you guys know I share through my personal experiences. And it's all coming to a point and a message and all that good stuff. So just hang in there with me. So when I made the video, that was on Sunday. We went on Sunday. I put out the video Sunday. Sunday night at like almost 7 o'clock at night, the lady who I was supposed to meet on Monday morning at 10 a.m. messages me and says, gives me a list of shit that I need for Monday at 10 a.m. And now it's 7 o'clock Sunday night, and I have to go out and find these very specific things, and I go out and for fuck's sake, I can't find what I need to have. And I'm like, this is fucking ridiculous. So I messaged the lady. I'm like, look, I can't find this shit. What do you want me to do? She's like, all right, forget it. Come in on Wednesday. That gives you 2 days to find what you got to find. I'm like, all right, fine. Gotcha. Copy that. Good. So I'm like, all right, God, what the fuck is going on? Now, I look at everything from, what are you trying to show me? This is an experience. I'm like, all right, if I'm not supposed to be there, this is a pretty clear sign that something's up, and okay, it's been postponed a couple days. So I will continue to go and do what I have to do. And so I get online Sunday night and I actually find a couple of the items that I needed and I order them. And they're going to be here yesterday, Monday, sometime during the day. Okay, cool. And it's exactly what I needed. And I'm like, perfect, perfect. And so I get my delivery yesterday and I open the package. Now, the biggest part of the delivery was I needed a very specific type of fanny pack. And I realized how ridiculous this sounds, how difficult it was for me to find a specific fanny pack. But it had to be a canvas or nylon, plain black, no embellishments, no words, no symbols, no nothing. It had to be small enough to fit around my waist, which is super tiny, especially because I have no ass. So it has to be small enough to fit that it doesn't slide down, but not too tight that it suffocates me. It has to be big enough that I can carry everything I need in it for an entire 5-hour shift, plus my personal belongings like that because there's no lockers to leave your personal shit in. So I have to carry everything on me for the day, plus my massage stuff. And I'm like, okay. And what was the other thing? There was something else specific about it. Oh, and it had to be black. I don't know if I said that. It had to be black. It had to be just, anyway. Had to fit me, had to be big enough, had to be small enough in the back, but big enough to carry all my shit. Right, those are all the things. So I think I find one. My delivery comes yesterday. Now, I never generally have a problem with getting wrong items shipped to me or not receiving my delivery. But of course, yesterday, I get my package and I'm like, wow. And it's like a tiny little package, guys. I'm going, and it's soft, and I'm going, what the fuck? They must have like vacuum packed this fanny pack really tiny and small, right? Because I'm like, there's no way that's what's in here. I'm like, okay, cut it open. This is about like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Cut it open. Lo and behold, there is not a fanny pack in this bag. There are, and I don't know how you make this mistake, silicone nipple covers instead of a nylon fanny pack. Now, I don't know if the words silicone, nipple, and cover and a nylon fanny pack, how that gets mixed up. But this is what I received yesterday afternoon. And now I am like, oh, fuck, here we go again. So I immediately, I do what I got to do with Amazon and I send the shit. I do the return and they're supposed to send me another one. Now, who knows if it gets here today? In the meantime, I start going online again and looking at everything that's in stores, in every store that's near me, department stores, sporting goods stores, every Target, every Walmart, it's just stupid. And nobody has in stock what I need. It's the stupidest shit. They have rhinestones. They've got decoration. I can't believe how ridiculous it is to try to find just a solid black. Anyway, whatever. So I finally find another one on Amazon and I order another one and it's supposed to be here today too. So I have 2 coming potentially today. Maybe one of them will be right. I don't know. We will see. In the meantime, I am supposed to go tomorrow, which is Wednesday, to do my 5-hour shadow training thing. I still have very, very mixed feelings about it. However, and I want to say that a bunch of you guys, a couple of you guys had made some comments and were super supportive of me. And you guys know how I look at these experiences. And I look at everything as an opportunity for something, right? An opportunity for something, for growth, for expansion, for learning. So in sitting with everything that's going on, I feel like although I don't really believe that I am meant to work there, that this is not something, I don't believe that this is my Christine / Shamama's next big career move. I'm going to be a massage table, a casino table massage therapist. I do believe that I'm being brought into this for a reason. I do believe it's to test and challenge all of those things that I was feeling about having to sell myself in that darker, low vibration, feminine, seductive, manipulative energy, and to be able to just show up as me, as Christine, the new version, the powerful, healed version that doesn't have to succumb, and that light will be bright enough to bring what I need, or at least help me grow into the experience of being confident that I don't ever have to become that version of myself ever again under any circumstances whatsoever. I also kind of believe that maybe there is something there that is something, someone that I meant to touch. Maybe it's just a little bit about bringing a little light to the darkness. Real light, natural light, right? My light that only I can bring. I mean, there's a reason. I don't know. It's going to definitely be a fucking test. That is no doubt. And I ain't going to say, I ain't going to lie and say I ain't nervous. But fear is a liar. And I am going to be brave. So there you go. Now, how all this ties in to the messages. And I told you I was going somewhere with this, guys. All right. So this morning I woke up and I get this little email thing. And it's called, what is it called? It's from Bill and Marsh Burns. It's like a little scripture thing that they send out. And I don't check it every day. But today I checked it. And, I love this because there ain't no fucking coincidences, guys. And Melissa, thank you so much for calling me brave, sweetheart. I'm going to try. That's it. I can just show up. If at any point I feel like I'm losing my shit, I know where the door is, right? Because that's the other part of the test, is that the other part of the test is knowing my limits and my boundaries and how to love myself and how to keep myself safe. So it's going to be a really good experience, I think, at least for the first day. We will see what happens after that. So, okay. Hey, family vlogs. Hi and welcome. Thanks for being here. All right. So back to this little thingy I'm going to read. So the verse, and again, for any of those of you who are here, 7-7 on the numbers again, guys. I've been seeing 7-7 constantly, and not just at the casino. Ha, 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 ha. Okay. I am not religious, but I do use books and Bible quotes to kind of lead us in directions of messages, okay? And this came from Matthew 6:34. And the verse is, "Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about its own things. Sufficient for the day is its own trouble." Okay? Now, the message is, my beloved child, do not waste your time worrying about the future and what might be or what you might have to do. You belong to me, and I will direct your steps. Establish your faith in the truth. Establish your faith in that truth. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Take every day as it comes and do what needs to be done right here and right now. So, I felt like this was so fucking Perfect for exactly what I'm talking about, exactly what is happening here. In the fact that here I was all panicked about Monday morning, right? I made the video, I was stressing out, I was having all this like anxiety and feelings coming up. I was obviously purging and working through this shit, right? Emotionally, mentally, and worried about the next day. And the fucking next day came, but I didn't have to be there. And now it got put off till tomorrow. And I'm not going to worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow will take care of itself. I mean, seriously, for fuck's sake, guys, and I know this sounds a little grim or a little morbid, but like, I might not wake up tomorrow morning. So why am I going to spend all day today worrying about what I need to do tomorrow, even if it feels unpleasant? Because it might not happen, right? I could win the lottery tonight if I play, or one of you guys could win the lottery tonight if you play, and somebody could call me tomorrow morning and be like, Shamama, Christine, guess what? I love you. Here you go. This shit could happen. Shit like this happens every day. So don't worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow will take care of itself. Have faith that you're protected. Have faith that when you recognize and you acknowledge what is happening in your experience, and do that deep work to really reflect and figure out why I was so scared, what it was bringing up for me. Dude, this stuff is so invaluable. Like, it's priceless. It's fucking priceless. And this is why we do the work. Because we're being shown and taught about ourselves to grow and to grow and become better versions of ourselves. So it's fucking amazing, you guys. So don't be afraid of the tomorrows. You know, I'm seeing the Fool card, in the Tarot, and the Fool, it doesn't mean he's not afraid. The Fool means that he's going to do it anyway. He's going to trust, follow the path that leads, and check in with themselves every step of the way. All right, guys. So I have one more part to add to this, but I'm going to check. Jennifer, welcome, Jennifer. Thanks for being here. You're a new sub. Am I a witch? Labels are not, I am a lot of things. I have been all things in all my lives. So have I been a witch? Do I know about witchcraft? Yes, I do. Am I a gypsy? Yes. Am I an angel? Yes. Am I a light worker? Yes. Am I a twin flame? Yes. Am I a galactic being? Yes. Am I all of these things? Yes. 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 All of these things. I'm just me. I'm just me. And that's who I am. And I am a spiritual person who comes on here and talks about all the crazy shit that I have learned and share on my journey. And for some people it resonates, and for some people it doesn't. And that's okay. That's okay. Family vlogs, how can you contact me? My email address is shamamahuntingowl@gmail.com. It is on, if you go to my channel, it is in the little about section. I can't type it in for you guys here, but it is all over my channel. So if you can go to the main page on my channel, it's there. All right. But yeah, and I also, as you guys can see, I have 9 million tarot cards. I read tarot. I am an energy healer. I am a shaman. I work with plant medicine. I have retreats. I work with sound healing, crystals, all sorts of spiritual stuff. And honestly, I also have my master's in mental health counseling. So I also help people with wherever they are in their life experience, emotional, physical, mental. I'm also a massage therapist. So I work all of my tools together to help people grow, heal with whatever they're going through. And then I talk about it. So, yeah. Okay, Jennifer, is witchcraft dangerous? Yes, it can be. It can be. If you do not know what you're doing, witchcraft can be very dangerous. It is not fake. It does work. You got to know what you're doing. It is real. It is true. There are spirits. There are people who do black magic. There are people who do white magic. There is all sorts of things out there. And if that's something that you want to work with, I would just ask you to be very cautious and really know, do a thorough research and investigation on the people that you are choosing to work with, okay? Who are teaching you. Not everybody's hearts are pure, my love, and the devil looks like a friend a lot of the time, so just be aware of that, okay? All right, let's see. Yes, Albert, I'm a spiritual teacher. Thank you for sharing that. Jennifer, so is Jesus real or was it a lie? Well, I mean, I guess it depends on what version of Jesus we're talking about. So I can't really answer that honestly for you. I do not believe in religion or organized religion, and I do know for a fact that many parts of the Bible have been redacted, omitted completely. Stories have been changed, and so yes, there are many different versions of who Jesus is. Every religion has their own version of a Jesus. So, yeah, do I believe in Jesus? Yes, but I don't necessarily believe in all of what we've taught. I believe as Jesus is an ascending master, as a beautiful human being who is just as connected to God as we are and source as we are. That has opened, who through his experience here has opened a portal, a gateway for all of us in our human forms to be able to ascend to a higher level of consciousness. I believe that that's what Jesus was. He was an ascending master to help us move through our journey of expansion in this life. Is it true that 3 a.m. is a witching hour? I don't fucking know. I mean, the veil is thin during the night. I think these are all just little, like, I don't know. Maybe for some people, I think everybody has their own witching hour. But at nighttime, when we are asleep, when we are in our deepest sleep, I think this is where this comes from, darling, is when we are in our deepest sleep, our consciousness is so wide open that we are most susceptible to psychic attacks, to things like visitations from spirits, both good and bad. Again, good and bad. I hate labeling things. So yeah, witching hour. I don't think there is a witching hour. All right. So anyway, I'm going to get back to this, you guys, because the second half of this message that went along with the first, okay? And let me just recap real quick in case you're just coming in. We were talking about not worrying about tomorrow, that there is no peace in worrying about tomorrow because tomorrow might not come, right? And so the second half of the message, you're so welcome, Jennifer. Thank you, honey. I'm glad that you're here and thanks for subbing. And you can stay and continue. I just want to cover some more stuff. And this is how I do it. I read some stuff, I talk a little, then I get back to this stuff, then I read more. Okay, guys? Next half of the message that came through was, for us, there is no more wondering. There is no more wandering. Okay? The blood of our enemies is about to be spilled. The darkness is about to be split wide open. And the light that will burst forward will reveal the path and the blessings that you have had, and reveal the path and the blessings. Know that you have been seen and you have been faithful. You are loved. It is time for you to rise up, to take your rightful place of favor. So that was the second half of the message that came through after all of this came through. And again, I take this back, and this is why it's so important. I take this back to exactly what I was talking about. Think about this place that I'm talking about working, this dark hole of, and again, I don't want to sound judgy, but I'm literally seeing that Sodom Gomorrah energy and of alcohol, which is low vibration by energy, by energetic measurement. Okay, it's not a judgment, it's an energetic measurement. Alcohol, low vibration. Tobacco, low vibration. I'm not saying anything bad about it, guys. I'm just saying by measurement. I just quit smoking 3 months ago, whatever it was. So no judgment. Again, I don't drink alcohol anymore. Just because it doesn't resonate, lowers my vibration. It's just what it does. But I'm being brought into what feels like this dark den. Similar to a dark den that I've been through in my past, right, guys? And why am I being, I feel like I gotta light this candle. And why am I being brought back into this dark den? Well, the message that came through was because the light is gonna split the darkness wide open. I don't know if any of you guys have ever watched, what's it called? Hang on, I gotta take a sip. Have you ever watched Doctor Who back in the day? Or I guess, today still maybe, right? There was this thing about Doctor Who that there was the time split in the wall. And so when time would do this wonky thing, the wall would split open and this bright beam of light would come through it. This is what I'm saying. This is this evisceration of the darkness. this splitting open of the things that have held us back. I'm trying to light some Palo Santo here, guys. If you're wondering what the hell I'm doing over here. I lit a candle and then I got the Palo Santo lit. But it's like, why am I being brought into the lion's den? Or the devil's den, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Because I, as a light worker, as a whatever the fuck I'm here to do, right? As a healing facilitator, there's a certain element of having to be brought into the deepest darkness to shine your light, right? The lighthouse in the dark harbor, the storm, whatever. I don't know. But this is what we're talking about. And the path forward is about being faithful. About being faithful and just not worrying about tomorrow. And that's a hard one for many of us. I know it is for me. I want to know. I like to plan. I like to know exactly what the fuck is going to happen. Not exactly, but I like predictability. I like structure to an extent. I like to have my eggs in the basket, my ducks in the row, my what is that? T's crossed and I's dotted and all that good shit. But for some reason, it's not what it's about right now, guys. So the message here is for all of us, whatever uncertainty, whatever darkness that you feel like you don't want to face, first of all, look through it and figure out why you don't want to face it, okay? It was a huge thing for me to figure out why, what I was so scared of becoming, and what part of me feels so insecure in the work that I've done that makes me think that I'm going to become that wounded, broken person again. So look into it and have faith. Have faith, you guys. All right? Have faith. Believe. Believe that you have something special inside of you. Because you do. And that is God. God is within you. You are God. All right, let's see. Forever Awake, thank you for subbing. I appreciate you being here. Please feel free to let me know where you're from, what's happening. Universally, yes, Albert, universally, we are one spiritually. Exactly. And this is why we come together. Like, this isn't about me. All of this that I do, like, yeah, I come in and talk about myself because I feel like it's the easiest way for people to relate to what it is I'm going through. And Ginger, welcome. You're on vacation in Michigan. Welcome. Thanks for being here. So you're catching me at an earlier time for you than Cali time. That's so good. But yes, we are all here. I mean, I talked about this the other day. And what was the Hebrew word? Was it hazak? Hazak. Together we are stronger. We are all connected. Okay? And we are here to walk each other home. We are here to make this a more beautiful place, a more fulfilling, happier life. But we have to do it together. And this is how we do it. So I come on here and I talk a lot about weird shit. And I act like people think I'm stoned and whatever. And I use a lot of words and blah, 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 blah. It's who I am. Know that. It's okay. Be you. Share your truth, guys. Because it's gonna resonate with somebody. And even if one person today gets one thing out of any of this, that is it. I am successful. My mission is done right there. So do what you can. Spread your words, spread your love, spread your light, spread your message. No matter how messy it is, it's okay. Be true, be real. That's what it's all about, you guys. All right. Does anybody else have anything that they would like to add? Does anybody need support in anything? Does anybody have any questions about anything? Albert, you've learned a lot about yourself, spirit. Oh, Albert. Thank you. I see, there you go. That right there, Albert. That's what makes it all worthwhile. And I know it's weird listening to like stories about some weird purple-haired lady sitting in her bedroom on the floor that you don't even fucking know, but there's meaning in this stuff. And if you can get through all the craziness, and maybe someday I will get better at streamlining, but right now, I was a kid who wasn't allowed to talk, who wasn't allowed to have a voice. So I tend to over-explain and over-talk now. So it's who I am. It's what I do. Anyway, you guys. Anybody else have anything else they'd like to add? Oh, Melissa, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate those of you who are here in the chat, who show up, who let themselves be known. But I also appreciate those of you who sit in the shadows, who don't say anything, who are here because energetically I know you are here. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's a safe space, guys. It's a safe space for all of us. And ain't nothing but love. Ain't nothing but love here. So, Albert, thank you. I'm glad that you enjoy learning about my life. I appreciate that. It's a little weird. It's a little weird talking about the details, but again, this is how I am relatable. This is my ability share from my own experience, to be able to show you guys that I'm real. Like, I'm going through the same bullshit everybody else goes through. I'm not above it. Like, yeah, I'm all spiritual, and yes, I can read cards, and yes, I know how to do Reiki and energy healing and work with medicine, and but I still have to live and pay my bills and deal with like stuff that comes up, and cars that break down, and fanny packs that don't get delivered, and nipple covers that come in their place, and like this is life. It's you know, it's just what it is. So I don't know. Yeah. Let's see, who else is here? It's not weird, it's interesting. Well, Albert, I appreciate you always, always, always. And I really do. Like, it sucks that, like, I wish we had a platform where we could actually all see each other and like talk and not have to fucking type, you know, so many characters and that's it. Like, I wish we could all just like be in a room together, like kind of like a Zoom chat. But I don't know how to exactly get everybody organized onto that. I'm not good at that shit. Good at just showing up and blah, 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 and popping out. Anyway, all right. Fire, Grand Rising to Shamama. I said the same thing 2 days ago, a fellow shaman. If we can help just one person on our mission, done. Fuck yeah, Fire, thank you. Yes, yes, yes. And I mean, really, like, yeah, I want to save the fucking world. I am the old school, so my divine masculine part of me is a fucking warrior, is a Navy SEAL, is a fucking top of the line, and I don't ever want to leave not one fucking man behind. Okay? That's number one. But everybody's got free will, right? And I look at it as, if we can reach one person, we're doing our job. If we can reach them all, fuck yeah, all the better. But that's why there's so many of us, because not everybody is going to resonate with me, or the way I speak, or the way I carry myself, or the way I curse, or the way I fucking move my hands. You have any idea how many comments I have had to keep my fucking hands still? I talk with my hands. It's who I am. If you don't like it, there's plenty of other people who don't do it. This is my point, guys. So many teachers. We can all learn. There is a teacher for everyone. And remember, we ourselves are teachers. Every day, we have so much important information and wisdom within ourselves from our own experiences to fucking share, and we don't value it. All too often, we don't value it because we are afraid. We don't see our worth. Understand, you have a story. You are here on this fucking planet. You have a story to share. It's that simple. You may not think it's any big deal. It is to someone. Okay, it is to someone. So, all right, let's see. Melissa, I hope this new experience will be beneficial for you in some way. Thank you, Melissa. And honestly, tomorrow might not come. I could get a call tonight, like I said, with a better opportunity, a real opportunity, something that maybe it was just a matter of coming to this point, Melissa, of looking inside of myself, addressing the fears, pulling up my big girl fucking panties and saying, okay, I'm going to face this, and showing the universe that I am willing, surrendering to it, right? I might not have, who the fuck knows? Baby steps, one step at a time. If tomorrow morning comes and I don't get the phone call that I won the lottery, or one of my dear friends or loved ones has, I will get up and I'll go. And I'll get in my car. And if my car starts, I'll get on the road. And if I get there safely, I'll get, like literally one fucking step at a time. It's all I can do. And if nothing else, the benefit is me facing a fear, facing a dark fear that brought up all of these concerns that I was going to have to be or would turn into something that I am not anymore. So if nothing else, that is the benefit. Maybe financially it will be beneficial too. Who the fuck knows? Maybe my light will attract people. Maybe that genuineness people will want me to lay hands on them. Who the fuck knows? I'm down for it until it makes me feel some sort of way that doesn't feel good anymore. There you go. And this is how we have to approach our lives, guys. Open to the mistakes. Open to making a mistake. This could be a fucking terrible mistake. Could be a fucking horrible mistake. It's going to be a lesson then for sure, right? I'm not going to know until I walk through the door and dip my toes and do that thing. Let's see. Oh, Albert, I love you as a friend too, darling. You guys are like, this is our soul family. We have all done this rodeo before, Albert. I know that. So it's all beautiful. Fire, same. We actually talk about building a small... Okay, Fire, where are you located in the world? And can you email me, please? Because that's all I've been talking about for fucking ages, is putting together a small community of self-sustaining and of healers and tribe and to build and help people as we go through the change of times that are coming. So I'd love to connect with you more about that. If again with Canada, holy crap, dude. Oh, dudette, are you a girl, are you a guy, or binary or non-binary? Like, I'm sorry, I say dude to everybody. But I have recently, since I started doing these lives, a bunch of tribe in Canada, Toronto, I don't know the other parts, but where everybody is, but I've got a couple of them in Toronto, and a couple more somewhere a little further from Toronto. I don't know. I'm really bad at geography. I apologize. So yeah, but definitely, so there's something with that because all of a sudden, all of these tribe members from Canada, so maybe there is a connection there. Yes, the guides have downloaded a beautiful pool of crystal for the chakras. And you're female, okay. Gotcha. Just so I know who I'm talking to, because I don't know if people are boys or girls, or like I said, and not that it matters, but I just like to have a visual and address it and all that. But yeah. And actually, here's what else is interesting, and I'm glad you brought up the chakra thing. So let's, and again, I'm going to wind it back because this is what I do. As people bring things up, it reminds me of things I wanted to talk about that Spirit was asking me to discuss. This divine feminine chakra thing. So a few days ago, it could be up till a week ago, because you know time with me is all weird and crazy, right? And I just can't keep track of it. We talked about, when was that? It was a few days ago. We talked about a sacral upgrade going on, okay, for the divine feminine and the masculine. And we actually had one of our guys from the tribe, one of our dudes from the tribe. Hey, you guys, wait a second. And you see, this is what I do. Things catch my eye. And so I just want to point out the email that I read off of this morning. I just want to point out the numbers because Spirit just said, look at this shit. And so I show you guys, it's 5:55. So there's a big change. And that was what the thing was all about, right? Like just having faith. Don't worry about tomorrow. There's a big change on the way. So that just caught my eye. That confirms, as you can see, I printed this, but it came in at 5. yeah. Okay, sorry. Didn't mean to go off course, but I always do that, right, guys? Okay. Chakras, sacral chakra, being cleared, being cleansed, okay? This makes sense with everything that I was feeling with this whole job opportunity. My fear was going into that toxic, feminine energy. There is something, and so we had, oh, that's what I started to say. We had our buddy Nick here with us on the chat. He also confirmed that the masculine was going through a very same sacral chakra upgrade, a clearing out, a cleansing out of all, and I'm going to just say toxicities. Toxicities meaning past sexual partners, abuses, self-abuses, any of those things, okay? Generational, blah, blah, blah. There's a huge cleansing with this happening, which makes sense with this fear that was coming up about having to channel a dark, feminine, manipulative vibration that I was fearful of. Makes complete sense because my vessel is not that vessel anymore. Your vessels are not those vessels anymore. We've learned value, we've learned worth, we've learned the sacredness of our temples. But we've also learned the power of the ego and the power of soul and spirit. And how if we stay the course? What I'm hearing is how if we stay the course and continue to connect and commit, to being the best version of ourselves. We can't go wrong. And constantly, at every point, doing a check-in, checking in with ourselves. Am I being the best version of me? And if I'm not, why? Why? What am I feeling? What am I thinking? What am I experiencing? And get real with ourselves, guys. All right. Yeah, everybody else is seeing 555s too. See? The 7 7s and the 555. Those have been huge. 717s, 727. Yeah, those have been the numbers that I've been constantly seeing, guys. All right. Do we want to maybe pull a card? Let me see. Give me a sec. Let me see if anything screams out to me. See, Melissa, maybe that's the other reason why I'm supposed to be at the casino. Right? Isn't that lucky 7? Or the dice game? Or what is that? The 7 thing? I don't fucking know. Anyway, all right, let's see. Not that I could figure out any of the machines, as you guys saw. So I will not be gambling at the casino, but maybe I'll just like walk in and like there'll be like a fucking chip or something. I don't even know what they use. A chip on the floor? And I'll be like, damn. All right. Okay. Wisdom of the Oracle. And we're going to pull, I guess we're getting 2, because that's what Spirit said. Anybody would like their own personal card, you may make a donation at this time in any amount and ask a question, and I will pull a card for you at the end before we tune off. Okay, guys? All right, so what messages? Did I show you guys the deck? I don't even know if I did. Did I? Wisdom of the Oracle? Okay. And we are going to ask Spirit for some guidance, for a message, just for the group of us, or for anyone who tunes in at any time. Yeah. And, you know, guys, here's the other part that I just want to say, like, all of this, like, realization and processing that I have been going through, the feelings, the emotions, the thoughts, the this has not been like I'm talking about it just like, haha, nonchalant, easy peasy. I have been crying and angry and moving through all sorts of feelings, over the last couple of days about all of this. This hasn't been like just a super smooth, easy, like, oh, well, I woke up today and realized, fuck no. Like, this has been, so I don't want anyone to think that any of this process for them, me, any of us is easy. It is ugly. It is messy. I have been bawling and scared and mad as fuck and resentful as fuck that I would even be like having to fucking put in this situation. Like, there has been, so understand that also. Like, and I share this because I want to give you guys permission. Like, I feel like sometimes I come on here and I just like blah, 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 and make it sound easy. None of this is fucking easy for any of us. And I want you guys to give yourself permission to know that it's messy. It's gross. It's fucking horrible. And it's okay for it to be that way. Yeah. So don't judge yourself. If, again, like, you're seeing me like the after, like when I'm calm. Tomorrow morning, if I get up and go and get in the car and the car fucking starts and I get there, guaranteed, I'm going to be probably shitting my pants a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, so please don't ever think, well, I don't ever want it to look easy, because it's not for any of us. And I have beautiful people that support me, and I am grateful and thankful, and I happen to be really good at like facing my own bullshit. It's just something I've learned to have to do. So yeah. So don't judge yourself, guys. Like it's all good and messy, and it's okay. Those are the best parts of ourselves, are those ugly, dirty, messy parts, I think. Yeah, Albert, nobody's perfect, and we learn, and that's all we can do is hope that we learn from our mistakes or things that don't go well or whatever. No, it is not all butterflies and fucking rainbows, for sure. Feelings. Yeah, this retrograde shadow, hey, love and light. Retrograde shadow has rolled in like a cranked up Marshall stack. Okay, I don't know what a Marshall stack is, but I'm assuming it isn't good. So, yeah, I don't know what a fucking Marshall stack is, but maybe it's like a bonfire or something. I don't know, but oh, a guitar amp. Okay, not what I thought it was, but okay. Has rolled in Marshall music. Gotcha. Okay, guys. Well, there you go. That is a reference I would not have gotten. So thank you for clarifying. Melissa, you just pulled a card, breathe. Thank you, Melissa. That reminds me. Take a sip and breathe. So yes, let us breathe. And isn't that really like, isn't that what we've been talking about? Don't worry about tomorrow. Focus on today. Just breathe. Relax. Everything is taken care of. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty to make the most. I love that, Fire. So Fire wrote, don't be afraid to get your hands dirty to make the most beautiful masterpiece. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I love that. I love that. That reminds me of the scene from Ghost. That whole pottery scene. I don't know. I think I've seen that movie once, like 100 years ago. But literally reading that, it took me to that whole pottery scene. Like, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to get them hands dirty. It is, because like, what's even that thing with the Japanese? I know I keep shuffling, guys, and I keep stopping. it's that Japanese pottery thing, right? They put the gold between the broken pieces. And it's even more beautiful. Like it makes a new masterpiece. Yes, yes. I love this. I love this, you guys. You guys, this is why I love you. And I love this tribe. And, you know, we all got this. We all got this, you guys. Yeah, the pottery scene. So I am going to say for any of you, okay, I'm going to divert just for a second and literally just for a second. Anyone on the twin flame journey, I am going to say divine unions are at play. There's going to be some very, very interesting occurrences, I'm going to say, during this retrograde, Mercury retrograde period. I also believe we have, what's the other thing? Is Uranus in retrograde also? And Uranus is all about surprises. Oh, and that was not meant to sound dirty. Did that sound dirty when I said it? Because after I said it, yeah. Anyway. So with Mercury retrograde, with communication, and Uranus being about surprises, we got some stuff coming up for the twin flames too. So that's all I'm going to say about that. So keep the light shining. And can we please have a card spirit? There. Oh, we got two. Okay. Okay, so we got to the sea and by the book. Could we have more opposites energies? How crazy is this, guys? Because to the sea, the ocean is in charge. You go with the flow. By the book means you follow suit. Ooh. I gotta sit with, oh, and okay, guys, wait. And I put the cards down and look at the numbers. Did you see the numbers? 7 and 11. 7, 11. Isn't that a casino thing? Right, desert and water. Desert and water. Yes, Melissa. Hang on. So I am gonna, cause this is a little, hang on. My light here. What is she doing in this boat? Okay, hang on, guys. I'm looking at the card under the light because this is super wild. So, can you guys see? There's a face. There's spirit. There's source. Okay, watching over her. She's not looking out behind her at all. Those are little binocular things, right? She's not looking behind her. The arrow, the wind of spirit is pointing straight ahead. And I don't know what the hell she's looking at. Nothing. She's just trusting that the boat is going to take her to where she needs to go. This is that surrender to the flow of what's going to happen by the, you know what? I'm not even, Spirit doesn't want me to read the book because I just realized what this is. If you can just surrender, the divine plan will reveal itself. Like, here's the thing, guys. The divine plan, our soul contract, what we came here to do is already written. It's already, like I'm seeing like the Akashic records. Okay, that feeling of it's already written in the book. So this is, by the book is the divine order. Everything, if we just surrender, everything will fall into place, into order. What was I talking about earlier? Like having the ducks in the row, having all of our eggs in the basket, being the need to feel like we have to be prepared. But Spirit is saying, oh, no, no. The only preparation you need is to surrender. Baby steps, let it be revealed, because what is being revealed is taking you to your tribe, to your family, to people who are gonna, like, elephants move in packs. They're not solo creatures. They work together. This is your family. This is your tribe. This is your path. I love this. I love this. And so I'm also hearing, hang on, what is that little? So trust. So Spirit brought me back to that little arrow thing, right, guys? Your true north. Spirit is revealing to you your true north. This need to free flow is a course correction or trajectory modification that's going to put you in exact alignment, okay, with where you're meant to be. So I love that. I'm going to get one more message from the magical unicorns. Yes. Melissa, you just saw 7-Eleven on the screen. Love and light, come through, Spirit. Amen. Fire, you feel it. Albert, we are all family members here. Fuck yeah, we are. Fuck yeah, we are, guys. Guys, I love you guys so much. All right, let's have one more message. One more message, Spirit. Unicorns. Fire, you just, oh my God, no way. You just was just scrolling and came across, hey. But this is exactly why I started doing these lives, because this is how, well, Albert is one who popped in, who wasn't part of the tribe before and found us through the lives. So when I started, I don't know, how long has it been now? Maybe 3 months? Spirit just kept telling me the words, come as you are, Fire, just so you know what's going on. And I kept being guided to just come on no matter when I felt like it live and just start talking. And in the beginning, it was in the mornings as soon as I got out of bed or like got up. And now I've had some stuff to do. So it's just been kind of whenever I can get on. But this is how, you know, and we're just coming on, and whoever shows up, shows up. Whoever sticks, sticks. And whoever goes on their way, I hope that they take a little piece of wisdom and maybe we planted a little seed for them for the future. So yeah. So I love that. So welcome. I really am glad that you're here. I appreciate it. And yes, an intuitive reader for sure. For sure. Yes. Like the unicorns are being, I think it's because I'm talking. They want me to be quiet for a minute. Okay, we're going to be quiet. Okay, we got 2. We got 2. Oh my God. You guys saw this. You actually witnessed the cards flipping, right? Okay. First message is share. When you share, everyone feels happy. Share your story, share your truth. We all have something important to add to our community, to the people in our lives. Share, share, share. Can't make this shit up, guys. But this is the best. Are you ready for this? This is why I am in awe and reverence every day for Spirit. because fuck. You will know in the morning. Can you guys fucking believe this? Can you believe this? How fucking funny is that? What have we been talking about? Don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow will take care of itself. Take one step at a time. Just let the fucking tide take you. Because in the morning, you're going to have some clarity on something. When I say, it's just fucking funny. When you wake up, you will have a better idea about what to do. Relax until then. That's what the card actually fucking says. So, anyway. There you go. You can't make this shit up. This message is not just for me. This message is for us. Please have faith, you guys. Please, please, please have faith. Trust and explore your journey. If you need help digging through all of your stuff, this is what I'm here for. I do offer private sessions, readings. So here's the weird thing about my sessions, you guys. And I just want to talk about this for a brief second. Actually, no, I'm going to go through your comments really quick first, and then I'm going to just spiel about that really quick. Because I'm not like a normal reader, and I think most of you who have had sessions with me know that. Hang on, guys. Albert, you've learned so much from being here with me. Thank you. Fire, you're excited to get to know us. We're excited to get to know you. Love and Light, thank you so much. I'm a sweet person. Thank you, thank you. Spot on. Have a crystal magnificent day. Magical, magical. You as well. Okay, so, Love and Light was leaving. So, babe, you have a great one. Yes, Spirit is looking after. It's morning here and it's hilarious. Facts, yes. I don't know, AB. I don't know what Neil, what you typed means. LOL, I don't know a normal reader. I would love to have a session, but you have to win the lottery. Oh my God. Okay. Well, listen, guys. So let me talk a little bit about my sessions. So here's the thing. I offer readings and I offer healing sessions, right? But there's this thing in between that I offer, and it's called a talk it out session. Okay, guys? And honestly, the talk it out session is my most favorite session because, first of all, it's done on a sliding scale. So it's an hour to an hour and a half of our time, depending on how long we go. We can go up to an hour and a half. Okay, guys? And it's donation based. It's on a sliding scale. It's from 111 to 222 or whatever you want to give me. Okay, it's 111 up. Now, we talk through what's going on. So let's say you were facing a similar experience like I was and you didn't understand it. We would rip apart all of these things and get to the root cause. And we would get to that wound that said, you're terrified about becoming an old version of yourself. And we would work through pulling cards, doing the healing, all of those things in that time. Here's the beautiful thing about this session, and here's what I do for the tribe. I ask for a donation from 111 up. That does not mean that if you are someone who is going through something, okay, who needs help, who is feeling lost, that doesn't mean that you cannot come to me with whatever it is that you can afford to contribute for my time and energy. Truly, I don't fucking turn people away, and I won't. But you just have to be willing to invest a little something in me, in yourself, That's all I ask. So I will never, ever, ever turn anyone away if they are in need. So Melissa, winning the lottery, if you needed or wanted a session with me, my love, that would not be an issue. So I just want you to know that. Yeah, I have my prices set. Obviously, you got to do what you got to do. But at the end of the day, I don't ever fucking turn my back on our tribe or anybody in fucking need. So there you go, guys. Let's see. You are unique to YouTube. I don't know about that, but I'm unique because I'm just me. Like, and there is nobody else like me. So thank you, Albert. Thank you so much. I am definitely unique. I am, okay, so I'm unique. I'm just me, guys. And I'm here to be, you know, we're all family. We're all family. It's not about like, I mean, I appreciate all of the love. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate you guys. I just want us all to be okay. At the end of the day, I want us all to just have good lives and be happy together. That's it. That's it. So, thanks. Thank you, Albert. Thank you so much. Thanks, guys. Hey, family vlogs, you're still here. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, guys. So I think I've talked in a long time. It's been like 8111 minutes, and I'm gonna head on out and go shower and start my day. And because I haven't even, you know how I do this. I just get up and get on. So so I love you. I love you. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are. You are my lifeline too, guys, so don't forget that. I can't do this without you guys. And so I will keep you updated about what happens. We'll know tomorrow, I guess. And just go out there and be kind and shine your light and be love, guys. Anybody who wants to get a hold of me, shamamahuntingowl@gmail.com. I love you all. I'm sending love and light, gratitude and blessings. Always beautiful souls. And we will talk again soon, soon, soon. I love you.